Hey there, friends. Today I want to talk about the tools that are used in Sloyd. Got a lot to cover, so let's get into it.
I thought it'd be fun to do a comparison between the tools used in the Naas School of Sloyd in the 1890s and what I have in the shop today. And you'll see some striking similarities, but you'll also see some new takes on the tools. Of course, this information comes from the Teachers Handbook of Sloyd, written by Otto Salomon, and illustrates the work done there. I'm going to break in for just a second here. My original intent was to publish this as one long video, but when I looked at it, the footage is just too long. So I'm going to break this up into sections, starting with workbenches. Back to the video. First up, we have workbenches. Solomon begins his work by describing 4 different workbenches, and you see a couple of examples here. These are quite complicated and very functional benches. Certainly any workshop would be proud to have these in their facility, but then he gets down to the end of the chapter and says these are probably not realistic for Sloyd schools. They are too expensive, too difficult to make. What he actually recommends is a very simple 2-person bench. You can see that in the upper right hand corner. It's a very simple pine slab with dog holes, benches on or vices on each end, and these can be used for having 2 people working at the same time. And this is most likely the style that I'm going to be using here. He also has dog holes and holdfast, which are still in use today.
The bench I use looks very similar to the double bench that Salomon had in his book, just a simple pine bench. If you've seen my other videos, you might recognize this as my bench. And all I did was take some 2x4s out of the construction dumpster, so reclaimed some wood, made temporary bases, and raised the bench up. In this particular case, it's actually a little bit too low for me, possibly a little too high for some of the younger students, so may need to do some adjustment there. But as we saw in Saloman, we've got the dog holes that we can put in place. We also have the holdfast that we can put in there. Sorry, this is going to be a pretty whack. All right. One of the drawbacks of a pine bench is that the hole actually elongate. I use the bench last a little bit much. So we've got some other options. This is a bench hold down from Tay Tools that allows us to screw. All right, so we get some nice secure work there. Seems to work better on this style bench than an actual fast.
Okay, that's it for the first session. Next up will be clamps and work holding. All right, take care. God bless.